Hello everyone, this is Sky, and today I will be casting a 1 versus 1 for you today between ThisIsJimmy and vileSpanshwa. I could not help myself from casting this after I did see this match because these are two of my favorite players. We do have vileSpanshwa, the fan favorite probably in this match, spawning on the left side of the map, while ThisIsJimmy is spawning on the right. ThisIsJimmy is definitely an underrated Terran player. He's very good, quite a powerful player, and I think he will give vileSpanshwa a run for his money. So we'll have to see how this does play out. vileSpanshwa is of course known for going his no-gas strategies. This will also be my first pro game cast, hopefully. I had one that I recorded and cast and even had on YouTube for a little while, but I messed it up, video editing. And then when I went to fix it, it already deleted the video, so that taught me a little lesson. So that was like a little practice run through. So I got a little experience, but now we'll see how this match plays out between two top tier players. Just have to wait and find out. We have a barracks going down for ThisIsJimmy, and this probe is going to move out for the scout. This game was probably just a ladder game. It's actually really interesting if ThisIsJimmy first person casted this, because he does some first person ladders on YouTube. So I can find a link to that if he did cast this one. I will post that in the description, but I'll have to look around for that. This drone is probably going to move out for a hatchery. Yep. And I'm going to guess that ThisIsJimmy is going to go a 1-racks expand with a Reaper opening. That is going to be my guess, because that's what I've seen him usually do. ThisIsJimmy is going to go for the scout with the SCV now. Tech lab coming down on the barracks before a marine is out, I believe. Yep, no marine. So he's going to skip that first marine and go straight for the tech lab. Spanshwa is coming down with his spawning pool now. So we'll get some zerglings and spine crawlers and queens for his early game defense. So we have always seen him do. Getting that Reaper opening for ThisIsJimmy, as I thought he would probably go. And I am lagging. That is not good. Alright, there we go. Oh no. Oh man. Hate it when my computer lags. Alright, here we go. ThisIsJimmy did not pull any guys off of gas, so he will. He might be expanding soon. He might just keep pumping Reapers. We'll see. We will have to wait and see. SCV is going to scout everything that's going on in Spanshwa's base, including the spawning pool, which is almost done. Hatchery will pop in a few more seconds. First Reaper is now out and is rallied straight over to Spanshwa's base, so we are going to see some aggression from ThisIsJimmy early game with these Reapers, and this lag is horrible. So one sec guys, let me just fix that. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully this lag will be better, but you know what? I will cast through this. This will not stop me. This Reaper is now halfway towards Spanshwa's base. Just gonna grab that tower. This SCV is going to come back probably to build a bunker. We do have two queens coming out for Spanshwa on that command center for ThisIsJimmy. We do have a bunker going down in front of Spanshwa's base, so that could be potentially hard to deal with. Zerglings are going to come down along with a few drones, but this Reaper is going to kite them around. No, it will take a few hits if it does not get up on a cliff. That Reaper needs to get hit. Oh, that was a misclick. He attacked the rocks instead of the Zergling. This SCV is going to be attacked. It's going to have to be pulled off. This Reaper will come back. Second Reaper is on the way. SCV is going to go back to work. This Queen is going to try and take him down. Queen is now going to attack. Try and finish off the SCV. This Reaper is almost dead. 3 HP. It's going to stop. Another SCV coming in, probably going to finish this bunker if this SCV is unable to. We'll see. Second Queen is coming down. Just get all this out of the way because this is pretty epic. One Reaper does go down. The bunker finishes. This Reaper is now in the bunker. That is bad news for Spanshwa. It's going to take him a while to clear out this bunker, and this whole time those drones are just going to be dying along with that Queen. The SCV is repairing, and now the Queen's targeting that down while the Reaper in the bunker is hitting the Queen. Another Queen comes up. Oh, the Reaper will kill that if he's not careful. Another Reaper is going to be joining the first one in the bunker. We have a factory on the way for ThisIsJimmy, so good transition there. The bunker's now on fire. He's going to call down a mule to heal it. That is great play. That is excellent. That is awesome. I love that. He calls down the mule at his bunker to heal it. That's amazing. The bunker will go down anyway unless these SCVs do get here in time. They do get here in time, so this bunker is going to stay up while the two Reapers in it are just shooting and killing everything. This is awesome. This Queen will go down if it's not transfused or pulls back. We have another Reaper coming in who's also going to get in the bunker. This is just going to make it even more deadly. This SCV is still healing, but this bunker is on fire and the SCV is pushed back, so this bunker is finally going to go down. But the Reapers inside will continue to shoot at the Queen and possibly take it down. There are two weak Queens over here that they could get both of them. They got one. One Queen goes down. Second Queen is going to make it away, but all these drones are just going to be one-shotted by the three Reapers. Bring this back up so we can make sure nothing else is happening on the map that we missed. Another Reaper is going to join the party, so he is going to keep shooting everything. This Queen is probably going to go down unless vileSpanshwa does micro that. And does the Queen drop? The Queen is going to drop, though it used all of its energy to transfuse this Queen, so that Queen will not drop anytime soon. We do have another Reaper on the way along with a Spine Crawler for vileSpanshwa. These Reapers are doing a lot of damage. This Queen is getting quite low. We do have another Queen coming out. This Spine Crawler is going to be taken down as these Reapers do a lot of damage against buildings. We do have two more racks coming out for ThisIsJimmy. ThisIsJimmy is going to keep kiting all these units and one-shotting them. That Queen will go down if vileSpanshwa is not careful. We have another Reaper joining the party and another one on the way. This Queen will take quite a few hits before it can be helped by any buddies. And a new Queen is going to come on. Metabolic Boost is just now coming down for vileSpanshwa along with his Hive Tech. Another Queen on the way, though he is droning up a little bit, so that's interesting to see him do. These Queens are both at about half health. This one's in the red, but it does have enough energy to transfuse, so that could hold these Reapers off. Yep, there goes the transfuse to push them back. What else is happening? Wow, so much. Just great early game. This Reaper harassed by ThisIsJimmy is absolutely phenomenal. He does it every game against Zerg, and it works well almost every time. It doesn't end the game right there. This Queen is going to drop if it's not transfused. It is the one with the energy though, and it cannot transfuse itself, though we have two more Queens that will take its place. These Reapers might finally be pushed back. Let's see what's going on in ThisIsJimmy base. He now has another factory, so he has two factories and 4 racks, this expansion, which will go down quite soon. These Reapers are continuing to harass. We have another Reaper joining them, and ThisIsJimmy is just still pumping out Reapers. He has Stim on the way. 2 Evos on 4 vileSpanshwa up here. Reapers are now going to go to the main base, so the Queens are going to have to hustle their way over there. Only one Queen up here, though they will be flanked by all the Queens. The Reapers need to get out of here or they will all go down. They're just going to run in. One goes down. 3 of them do manage to get away. One is in the red with only 4 HP, and they will go home finally. Meet up with their other Reaper buddy. We have a Spire on the way for vileSpanshwa, so it's a good transition. Upgrades coming out. We have Siege Tanks and Marines for our Terran player. He's finally getting his expansion up and running. Do we have Siege Tech? We do not have Siege Tech yet, so that is interesting to see. This Overseer is going to get a complete scout of his base. We have an infestation pit for vileSpanshwa, along with all these Zerglings that will be moving out. These Reapers are just going to go by them and go back into the main base to do some harassment. Though these Queens will intercept them, but they will force the Zerglings back, so that's good. And all these Reapers will get surrounded if they're not careful, but they jump onto the high ground right into the Queens, and that is the end of the Reapers. Great opening, and at the same time vileSpanshwa did take his 3rd. So this was a pretty intense opening for this game. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. That was fun. Siege Tech is now on the way for ThisIsJimmy. Just pumping those Marines. Stim pack's almost done. We have weapons level... Infantry weapons level 1 is now coming out. We do have Hive Tech on the way for vileSpanshwa. So that is... Where is that? up here as his natural, so that's interesting. Also interesting to see it as natural. It will of course make it harder for that base to be dropped, but a strong push that might take out this expansion will also cause him to lose his hive and layer tech, so that's no good. We do have some Mutalisks coming out for vileSpanshwa, along with pathogen glands for his infestors. Some Zerglings taking this watchtower, and vileSpanshwa is going to move into his 4th base before his 3rd is even up or saturated, so that's quite interesting to see. This Overseer is just sitting here. I don't know why ThisIsJimmy has not decided to kill it. We have some drones transferring over here. We have infestors on the way, along with a few more Zerglings, and burrow research is coming through. We have combat sealing a starport. Yeah, so ThisIsJimmy just going to be teching up a little bit, building a supply depot wall, so this is quite interesting. It's good. It'll stop Zergling Rungbines from coming through and also help him just cut down on things. Entering his base, and he can always just lower them to get his army out. Though a strong push could kill the supply depot wall. That could cause him to lose quite a lot of supply, which will supply cap him for a while if that does happen. We have a greater spire coming in for vileSpanshwa, so he'll be making those. We have a bunch of siege tanks here. I'll finish what I was saying later. We have a push from ThisIsJimmy coming through. We'll see how much damage this manages to do. Tanks are sieging once again, taking care of a few Zerglings. Zerglings coming from everywhere to attack them. We have 3 Corruptors on the way, but those really won't do anything until they are morphed into Broodlords, because ThisIsJimmy has no air on the way, no air units. 4 Corruptors now. The Greater Spire is almost done. We have Zerg Ground Carapace level 2. We have some Infestors coming up, so they could launch some infested Terrans to cause the tanks to siege the Marines or themselves. But we had a scan go down, so they could catch one of the Infestors, and a missile turret will go up. But there goes the infested Terrans, so the tanks will siege themselves, which is not good because the splash damage will start killing their own tanks. So it's a very good tactic by vileSpanshwa. Greater Spire has just come up now, so we can see that 3 Broodlords are instantly going to be morphing in, so that will help deal with the siege tanks. We do have 1 medevac now, along with this missile turret to catch any more infestors. And we're just seeing siege tanks creep up along towards vileSpanshwa's base. This does not have any mining. A few drones transferring there, though vileSpanshwa's expansions aren't very saturated. We do have another missile turret coming up, along with a few more Broodlords. More Corruptors coming out that will be morphed into Broodlords later in the game. We do have these tanks getting quite close, and they will start to shell out the army, though these Broodlords are going to start killing them, so these Marines do need to move up. 1 tank goes down, and now all the Marines stem and come up, so they're going to walk right into all these Zerglings as they come out, but the siege tanks will be sieging them. Another tank is going to go down. All these Marines are doing a great job of fighting them off, are going to start killing these queens with the siege tanks. Now they need to quickly stem up and kill these Broodlords before the Broodlings manage to kill all these overstim Marines. We do have a bunch more Marines coming in. Only 1 medevac to heal them up, so every time they stem they will be damaged for the rest of the game. And vileSpanshwa calls the GG. GG sir. He does not just a GG, but I mean, this was amazing. ThisIsJimmy, one of the few players I've seen manage to take down vileSpanshwa. So like I said, ThisIsJimmy is underrated. He's a very strong Terran player. And vileSpanshwa is a very good manner. He has GG stir instead of rage quitting like Hydra might have done. Excuse me, I just coughed there for a second. Well, this was an excellent game. Excellent game. ThisIsJimmy started off the game by doing some Reaper harass on vileSpanshwa's fast expansion. This proved to be quite effective as soon as this bunker came up and more Reapers joined. It did come up, and the Reapers were inside it. They started to just kill anything that came close, and ThisIsJimmy fought long and hard to keep repairing the bunker, eventually even calling down a mule at the bunker site. Just going to speed this up so we do see that. Some good transfusers will also keep these queens alive, but more Reapers just keep flooding in to get into this bunker. And ThisIsJimmy will call down the mule right next to the bunker to heal it, which is absolutely brilliant play. Is the mule going to come? There's the mule. Is going to keep healing it, and even after that mule dies, a few more SCVs are going to come up and continue healing it. So absolutely excellent play by ThisIsJimmy. Even though after the bunker did go down, these Reapers still managed to keep harassing, picking off Queen's drones and SCVs, just being a general nuisance and just keeping vileSpanshwa inside his base. ThisIsJimmy did end up pushing on vileSpanshwa with these tanks, and even though vileSpanshwa tried to use the infestors to cause the siege tanks to do splash damage to themselves, it wasn't enough, as eventually this tank did overwhelm vileSpanshwa, even though he was getting out broodlords as soon as that greater spire does come up. Even with 3 broodlords and 76 zerglings, vileSpanshwa could not hold off this marine tank push from ThisIsJimmy, who just destroys vileSpanshwa's army, and his marines managed to take care of all of the broodlords, which vileSpanshwa did invest quite a few resources into, and vileSpanshwa ended up ending this game by calling the GG sir. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this game between vileSpanshwa and ThisIsJimmy. There's no Protoss in this game. This Terran versus Zerg was quite a good matchup. I really enjoyed this game, and I'm glad it was one of the first games I did cast. It was a very, very excellent game. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy this game, I hope you subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thanks for watching.